Hey there, guys. It's Kage DQT coming at you for today's segment. It's going to be called Which Waifu is the Rightfu? So, to start off, well, essentially, this is going to be the Dragon Quest V event. You're going to go to the manor, and you're going to be able to recruit one of these three characters. Now, most of you pretty much know about these three, but we're going to go over their actual stats for today one by one and try and figure out which one's going to work for you because there is no end all be all for these three. I mean, everybody's box is going to be different. Some people may be needing the healer because they don't have a decent Emperor Slime or Curio and they may not be able to get Seraphy, or others may be looking for different coverage. So we're going to actually go over each and every one of these three today for you and figure out which one works. So let's start off with Bianca for today. Let's get to Bianca here. Now for Bianca, she's a very interesting character. She's zap based. When attacked by an enemy, if you are in a position where you can counterattack with a whip, I mean, it's kind of similar to what we saw when we did the EX fight with the three heroes, where Curio was able to heal one of the people who were damaged. Like if he's able to heal Lena or Ragnar, then he would get a heal off at times. So it's similar to that extent. I think this is like one of the first real counter attack abilities we're going to see in the game. But generally the box seems pretty good. I mean, weak to Whoosh and Zam. Yeah, I mean, she's going to be WK's Nightmare, Dragor's Nightmare in that regards. But let's look at some of these other abilities here. We've got Gust of Thunder, deals 240, potency zap type, physical to all enemies in area effect, rarely binds. Ooh. I guess that means hobble? Huh. Okay. We got somebody who actually does hobble. Alright. Lightning Strike, deals 94 potency damage to one enemy 3 times. And then the Coup de Grace, Blow in the Sky, deals 420 potency physical damage to... I don't know what that means. To 3 Dark Lord? Maybe? Nah, that's got to be a translation error here or something. 350 potency physical damage to others. So, I mean, all in all, doesn't seem like a bad unit. The HP seems pretty good. The attack's pretty decent. I'm assuming that she gets an extra move with an additional awakening if we were to get her one, so that would be something to consider. Don't know how well she'd work in Arena as a 65 weight unit, but for PvE content, I could definitely see her being somewhat useful. Let's see who we got next. Let's look at Deborah. Let's see here. Raise assist type physical potency by 10% and critical rate by 5% for the passive ability. Damn, should be really useful for next week for the arena. Well, it's going to be, it's this week, next week, huh? Huh. Yeah. Well, that's something to consider if you're looking for something for arena. I mean, you have to get her up pretty quickly to make her useful there, but let's see. We've got Sizz Strike, deals 160% potency Sizz type damage to all enemies in area of effect, which looks to be a line of attack. Tiger Claw deals 96% potency physical damage to one enemy 3 times. Okay. And then she's got a spinning fist. 280% potency Sizz type damage to all enemies in area of effect. Now her special move is heals a moderate amount of HP, raises move and attack for 1, reduces damage by 40%, lasts 1 turn. Huh. That's definitely different. I don't know. So she seems to have a little bit more HP than Bianca, because 761, what did Bianca have? 660, 372 attack, 277. Okay, so there's some comparable stats. Bianca's definitely got more agility as opposed to her, but she's got a better mana pool. Alright, let's look at Neera next. Now for Neera, we've got, I guess she's more of a, again, if you don't have like an Emperor or a Curio, she's got more heal, which is different than multi-heal. He has a major amount of HP for one ally, so, very concentrated amount. This Doe Storm deals major wish type spell damage to all enemies in area of effect. Rarely puts enemy to sleep. And that's a heck of an MP cost. 116? Okay. I mean, and can put enemies to sleep. I'd be very curious to see if that... I doubt that chance would go up since it's a damage spell. I doubt it would go up at all, but... curious to see how much, at least the MP cost goes down for that ability, because that's a lot. Bang Blast deals Bang type moderate spell damage to random enemies in the area of effect 4 times. Big Bang, Vegeta's attack, deals Bang type major spell damage to all enemies in area of effect. 3x3. Recovers MP at start of turn 3 and 5 for passive ability. Raises Bang type spell potency by 20%. I mean, she could definitely work with a couple other characters. Again, she's on the low side, 4 HP and agility. Let me go back to Deborah here. And then Deborah's leader, I forgot to mention that hers is physical potency 10%. And then hers is zap. I mean, she's weak to Crack and Zam. I mean, her agility's lower. Her MP pool is kind of there to make up for the fact that she's got some very expensive MP abilities. Whereas Deborah's got some pretty good... I mean, her MP pool's a bit lower, but her skills cost a lot less. And same with Bianca. So I mean, you've got 2 units who are really, really good for PvE in terms of damage dealing, long-term fighting. And then you've got a pretty good healer here in terms of the more heal. And I know Pac has an actual value on a really, really bad spreadsheet that he needs to update in terms of, what that heal does. Because it does outdo Emperor Slimes for, 1 unit. So if you're just looking to focus on 1 unit heal, like an Armored Scorpion or a what's it called? Or Stone Golem, that's a good way to go. I mean, essentially, those are the 3 units we're looking at here. And it's one of those things where, what's the best way to do this? Well, a lot of these only start out with, the 2 move, well, all 3 of them do. So it's essentially, maybe try with tact points first, see what you get, see what you, essentially need in this regard, because they're all really good units, and you're gonna get a free S unit with this event. It's good. It's a good thing. So, but do you need Neera? I mean, like I have a Max Awakened Emperor. Would I necessarily want Neera? No. I'd probably lean towards, Deborah or Bianca myself. Although, Neera's sleep with Whoosh, though, that's interesting. I didn't even know that. I mean, I'm just looking at these for the first time myself with you guys, so it's kind of like, ooh, this is cool, okay. So there's some good utility in all 3 of these. Now, I mean, if you're a collector, of course, the best play for you would be try and get, 2 of them out of the polls, and then use the ring after you get it on the 3rd one to get every unit. That'd be the smart play for yourself. But if you're looking to get one of these and add them to your roster, it's all about, well, which one's going to be right for you. Are you lacking in zap damage, for certain content? Do you not have a lot of units who can do that? Are you missing like a Royal Reptile? Are you missing something on the Sizz area like that? You don't really have a Halberd Source up, or are you looking to complement those units by adding to that roster? So there's no real right or wrong in this situation. Now, some people may tell you, "Oh, you got to go for this, go for that." Don't listen to them. I mean, it's do what's best for you. Take a look at what you have, and you make a choice that works for yourself. Because just going off of what somebody wants to point you for one of these 3, it may not work. You may have already gotten a Bianca pull, and then, well, by doing an extra one with the ring, well, you've just gotten your Bianca to awaken 1 without having to spend any money or doing anything in that regard. So it's very situational based. But that's essentially it. I mean, myself, I'll probably, I mean, if I have to choose, I'm thinking here, like Bianca, but I don't know. I'm kind of torn between Bianca and Deborah because I have a really good Emperor. Then Neera's got that whoosh with the sleep. That's interesting. Well, we'll figure out what I pick when the day comes because I'll be live streaming it, assuming everything works. But anyway, I just wanted to make this impromptu video for you guys so you have, you know, the information on hand, what you're going to be working with, and you can take some time to consider which waifu is the right fu. Anyway, thank you guys for stopping by. I'll see you next time. Take care.